Hello and welcome to this, the first ever Varsity Question of Sport. My name is William Hampshire and I will be your presenter this evening. Contesting this evening's show are the two teams that only a couple of weeks ago battled out at Varsity. It is of course Southampton and Portsmouth. Pompey will be looking to gain revenge after a humbling defeat away to Southampton on that glorious sunny day in early March. Today though, instead of running around and getting breathless and sweaty, it's their brains that will be put to the test in 6 battling rounds of sporting trivia. Tonight's question of sport is, of course, all in the name of charity, with the proceeds being split between Sports Relief, which took place Friday last week, and Dementia UK. Before we crack on with the quiz, let us introduce the teams. Competing for the coveted Question of Sport Varsity Championship title for Southampton are VP of Sport Evan White, AU Officer Lucy Dowdall, and VP Student Communities Ollie Cole. A couple of questions for Southampton. Evan, are you confident about your chances today of adding another Varsity trophy to your collection?
No.
Is sports knowledge not really your thing?
I don't think we've got the strongest team today.
We've got you down as a football. We've got you down as a football fan here. What team do you support?
I support Newcastle.
No one's perfect. And Lucy, obviously this is for charity. What would you say is the craziest thing you've ever done for charity in your life?
Really not that much.
This is probably a good start.
This is probably a good place to start, yeah.
What do you reckon you'll be doing then if Southampton win? Are you doing anything crazy if Southampton win this amazing charity event? You look so scared by that question.
I think we'll be very impressed if we win.
Brilliant. And Ollie, obviously Varsity is still fresh in the memories of everyone here. What abiding memory sticks out from you from Southampton's incredibly narrow victory recently?
Evan dropping the trophy at the end.
I missed that. I left with the rest of the media team. You dropped the trophy.
A little. I dropped it a little bit. Just the top.
Dropped it a little bit. Yeah. Fantastic.
You didn't see how many times I dropped it during the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Southampton team. And of course, up against Southampton are the home team from Portsmouth, represented in this Varsity Question of Sport by VP of Sport Richard Glover, AU Rag Exec Conor Walford, and AU President Lee Watson. Rich, by my reckoning, this is probably your 4th varsity by now. Am I right in saying that?
No, 5th.
5th?
5th.
Yeah. I was giving you credit for being younger
right.
than you
I'm not going to lie. It's my 5th varsity.
Obviously, this time you were involved in the organising of varsity as well. How was it being on the other side of the fence there and not just being a competitor?
Painful.
I
think we'd probably cover everything from start to finish.
Fantastic. That's really helped the whole talking aspect of.
No, it's all right. It was good. It was fantastic. It was a great event. Commiserations to our teams that lost, but I paid enough for the weather. So.
It was brilliant weather. And Conor, as has been said, this is for the coveted title of Question of Sport Varsity Champions. Who would you say is probably your strongest team member, and who would you probably say is your weakest?
I'm going to go with Glover because he has a vast knowledge of pretty much everything to do with sport, and I'm sadly going to say that I know nothing about sport other than getting them to raise some money for charity, so definitely I'm the weakest link.
Of course, this is for charity. And Lee, finally, you're coming to the end of your year as AU chair. How would you sum up your year in 3 words?
It's been good. Drunken. Good and drunken,
That would do. Ladies and gentlemen, your Portsmouth team. Now then, with the introductions out of the way, it's time for the competition to start. First round is category tennis. Each team will take it in turns to give an answer on a particular subject. First up will be Southampton. After claiming varsity, we thought it would be fair, give them a chance this time round. It works like that. And the first subject will be 2012 Olympic gold medalists for Team GB. Each team gets a maximum of 5 seconds to answer. You can confer, but as I said, you only have 5 seconds to answer. So on the count of when I've sorted out my laptop, you will be free to start. So, Southampton, are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready with your category? Okay, Southampton, you can go in 3, 2, 1.
Chris Hoy.
Portsmouth?
Mo Farah.
Southampton?
Pendleton.
Portsmouth?
Helen Glover.
Southampton?
Laura Trott.
Portsmouth?
Andy Murray.
Southampton.
Wiggins.
Portsmouth.
Jess Ennis.
Southampton. 3, 2, 1. Portsmouth take the first round. Portsmouth are very confident there. They said they could have got more. Let's see if they will get more in the second round, which is varsity events which Portsmouth won this year. I'll be honest, there's not as many as we would probably hope. Okay, so for this one, Portsmouth will go first. Portsmouth, are you ready? Yeah. Southampton, are you ready? Okay, Portsmouth, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Women's rugby firsts.
Correct. Next.
Men's football thirds.
Correct. Next.
Men's lacrosse firsts.
Yep.
Men's hockey firsts.
Yep.
Women's team rowing relay.
Yep.
Men's hockey twos.
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Men's
1.
rugby thirds.
Yeah. Men's rugby thirds. Yep.
Netball thirds.
Yep. There was more. 5, 4.
Oh, women's squash.
Haven't got that on the list. That's your thing, your squash.
Women's squash won.
I'll have that if Southampton are okay with that.
Women's squash.
I thought you won that. I'm not sure. We've got one though.
I've got the full results in front of me. I've got down here, Southampton win, check scorecard, win on points. So Southampton, according to the spreadsheet which you sent me, Rich Glover,
which was forwarded from Evan.
Approved on the day.
So, on the basis of the information I've got in front of me, Southampton claim that on Rich Glover being wrong about the sport that he does. Moving on to the final round from category tennis, it is ladies singles Wimbledon champions. So Southampton, you will be going first in this one again. You guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
Portsmouth, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Venus Williams.
Correct.
Sharapova.
Correct.
Serena Williams.
Correct.
Sue Barker.
Won it. The man next to me here is correct. She did not win Wimbledon.
What's wrong with you?
Ladies and gentlemen, your AU president. So for the second round in a row, Southampton claim that subject in category tennis, meaning they are now leading 10 points to 5 at the end of that round. So then, just another reminder, guys, this is obviously for charity, this event. Please, whatever you can, donate to Dementia UK and Sports Relief by texting into 770. Text the code PQOS99 and the amount which you can donate. Moving on, we are now moving on to the home and away round. Teams will be answering either a home question based on the sport which they have submitted or a separate question based on a different sport. We'll start from left to right with Portsmouth going first. So, Connor, you've said your sport is swim. It's 3 points. This is a very confident-looking Connor right now. It's 3 points for a home question. You cannot confer on these. So then, Connor, 3 points for a home question, 5 points for an away question. What will you be going for?
Away.
Going for an away question. Okay then. So, Connor, your away question. With the game tied at 2-2 in the first set, How many consecutive games did Andy Murray win against Roger Federer in the London 2012 Olympic men's final? I'll repeat the question. With a game tied at 2-2 in the first set, how many consecutive games did Andy Murray win against Roger Federer in the London 2012 Olympic men's final? Southampton, would you be confident about getting that question? Do you know the answer? You think so? Is that because you can see the laptop over my shoulder?
All right, okay.
Have you guys got an answer? You've got a guess. If this is right.
We're going to go with 5.
That is incorrect, unfortunately. The correct answer is he won 9 games in a row, which is pretty impressive and won him a gold medal, to be fair. Okay then, Southampton. Lucy, you're up next. Your chosen sport was hockey. Are you going with a home or away question?
Away, please.
Away question. Okay then. Who is the quickest Englishman to reach 100 Test wickets in the post-war era in cricket? Post-war era. So who is the quickest Englishman to reach 100 Test wickets in the post-war era?
I think it might be Finn. You hit both of them.
Who do you think?
I'm not sure. I think it might be Finn.
Finn?
Yeah.
Finn was like this year. He probably hasn't even made like
No,
20.
but it's post-war.
Post-war.
Portsmouth, would you be
War was like
confident about getting that
1940s,
question
No,
right?
the same post-war. I think it might be Stephen.
Connor's nodding like
like
he's...
400 in total.
Yeah, no, but it's quickest to 100.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer in a
Let's
minute.
go both of them.
No.
Let's go.
Swan.
Swan. There's Swan.
Graham Swan.
Incorrect, unfortunately. It's Sir Ian Botham. That's the one thing you've written down. See, this is what happens when you can see over my shoulder onto my laptop. Okay then, Portsmouth. We're going to go over to Lee Watson, because Glover, you're captain, obviously. So, Lee, your chosen sport was American football. Are you going with a home or away question?
My team captain's telling me to go home.
Go home.
Just general, yeah.
I don't know if that's a wise move. Right then, Lee. So, Joe Montana is the only player to have won the MVP award in the Super Bowl 3 times. Can you name 2 of the 4 players tied in second place, having won it on 2 occasions? It's a home question. It's meant to be difficult.
MVP?
Yeah. It's a man of the match.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah. So 2 of the 4 players to have won it twice.
Is this Super Bowl MVP or league MVP?
Super Bowl MVP. So 4 people have won it twice. Can you name 2 of them?
I've got 3 names.
Okay then. I'm going to have to take the first 2 you give me.
I'm going to go with Tom Brady, New England Patriots, sorry, and John Elway.
One of them was correct. It was Tom Brady. The other one wasn't. So unfortunately, no points there. Out of interest, what was the other name you had?
What?
What was the other name you had?
I had Jerry Rice, but obviously Joe Montana would take him as QB.
The answers I've got in front of me are Bart Starr, Eli Manning, Tom Brady and Terry Bradshaw as the 4 players to win MVP twice. So unfortunately no points for you guys there either. Okay, Ollie, coming over to you now. You've put down that swimming is your chosen sport.
Apparently.
You can't change that now. I've written the question. So, are you going home or away?
I'm going to try a home one.
Home question. Okay then. Having set the men's 100-metre butterfly world record in 2009, how long did it take for Milorad Kavic's time of 50.01 seconds to be beaten? So having set the men's 100-metre butterfly world record in 2009, how long did it take for Milorad Kavic's time of 50.1 seconds, 50.01 seconds to be beaten?
I'm not allowed to confer, am I?
No, you're not allowed to confer. Although I'd be nearly impressed if anyone on your team actually knew the answer to that. I had a really bad day with coursework. I was going to be mean to everyone. What's going through your head right now?
I'm thinking it's either been set in the semis and was beaten in the final. So it'd be one day. Yeah, no, I'm going to go with that. Otherwise, I could know exactly.
So what was your final answer?
So I'm going to go with the one day.
That is surprisingly enough correct. It was Cavic set the record on the 31st July 2009 before Michael Phelps beat it the following day with a 49.82 seconds, also in Rome. So then that is 3 points to Southampton. Right then, so moving back over Glover. Richard.
Can I have a way, please?
You're going to have an away question. Okay then. With which professional football team did Olympic sprinter Darren Campbell have trials with?
No? Yes? That one. Yep, that one.
I don't know why. I just want to guess this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah? Just do it.
I just want to guess them. I don't know why.
I don't know why I'm taking what you mean.
But you're too now.
Southampton guys, do you reckon you could get that question right? Which professional?
Professional.
I'm not sure. Oh.
Yeah, alright.
Gonna have to push you for an answer, guys.
Wild stab in the dark, Bolton.
Incorrect.
Not surprised.
You said you're going to have an educated... You don't get any points for it, but...
Nottingham Forest?
No, the answer is Plymouth Argyle. So no points there at all in the home and away section for Portsmouth. Okay then, Southampton. Evan, your chosen sport was football. You're going to go with home and away?
Okay, home please.
Okay, a home question. So then, since its inception in 2004, only one goalkeeper has claimed the Premier League's Golden Glove Award and not gone on to win it on multiple occasions. Who is that goalkeeper? So, since its inception in 2004, only one goalkeeper has claimed the Premier League's Golden Glove Award and not gone on to win it on multiple occasions. Who is that goalkeeper?
No idea what it is.
So you can't confer on this answer.
I'm not sure. I'm going to go Shay Given.
That's incorrect, unfortunately. The correct Shay Given has not won it yet.
Did he play for Birmingham?
Sorry?
Did he play for Birmingham?
Shay Given?
No, the goalkeeper that...
No, he didn't. The correct answer is Edwin van der Sar. He only won it once. He's the only Premier League goalkeeper to have won it. So, there you go. And that concludes the home and away section. At the end of that round, Southampton are leading 18 points to 5. So Portsmouth need to pick it up again. This feels very familiar to a couple of weeks ago.
I don't know what you're talking about. Feels completely natural.
Okay, so at the end of that round, obviously 18 points to 5. Again, just a reminder, this is obviously all for Sports Relief and Dementia UK, so if you can, pick up your phones, text into 770, text the code PQOS99 with the amount you want to donate and make a difference today. The third round, this is a big round for the captains here. This is the Articulate round. So what I'm going to need, we'll start with Portsmouth this time. So what I need you to do, Glover, is to stand up so you can see that big screen up there.
Right.
Okay? And
Oh, you need the microphone?
Just got to describe it to us.
you're going to have 60 seconds to describe the words on the screen. Okay? You cannot go back to words. Thank you very much.
Okay,
There you go.
I've got to just describe the words.
You've got to describe the words. If you say the actual word or like it rhymes with utball,
Yeah, all right.
then you'll be moved on. Okay? You get 1 point for each correct answer and 5 points for winning the round, and you have 1 minute to do this.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay?
All
so,
right.
your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
You jump over it around a track.
What, hurdles.
Singular.
Hurdle.
Correct?
Spot in a box in football is the what spot?
Penalty spot.
You okay? But it's,
Penalty.
No. The edge where two edges meet is a.
Corner.
So it's a.
Corner point.
No, you said it first.
Corner
Corner
spot.
spot.
Not the. Okay, what was the spot called?
Penalty spot.
Okay, so it's a.
Penalty corner.
There we go.
Correct?
Okay, it's one of the positions in netball. One of the forward positions.
Goal attack.
Yep.
Mo Farah. No, you're saying in boat.
Yep. To do with cricket, you aim to hit the
Wickets.
something of pizza.
What?
Something of pizza.
Time is up. At that, you scored 5 points. And managed to make me break my laptop in the same move. Okay, Southampton, it's your go. You have 5 points to beat. You win a point for every answer correct, and then 5 points bonus if you win the round. So then, just moving on quickly. Right then, so your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
England striker played number 9, scored a really good goal against Argentina. Played for Liverpool, Real Madrid.
Michael Owen.
Yep.
Correct.
Ice hockey.
Puck.
Yep. If you wear it in football, it's the shirt that you wear.
Jersey. Top, shirt, plain
Those-
shirt.
Can I pass?
Pass.
Yeah. It's in hockey. It's where I think it's in hockey.
Is it or not?
So if I was doing that, I was gonna.
Push
And
pass.
this is what. This is my what?
Shirt.
Back. Push back.
Yeah. In boxing, it's when you don't actually finish the fight, but the referee stops
Point
the fight.
decision.
No, the referee stops the fight.
Technical knockout.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
If you score 3 goals in football, it's a
Hat trick.
swimming together in time.
Synchronised. Synchronised.
Time is
swimming.
up. So the final score from that, Portsmouth scored 5 points. Southampton, you scored 6 points, which means you take that round 6 points to 5 and take the additional 5 bonus points as well for winning the round, which means at the end of that, you are currently on 29 points to a grand total of 10. So Southampton lead at the end of the third round, and at the halfway stage, 29 points to 10. It's sounding very familiar, this, again. At least everyone can go to the bar again. So then, guys, that brings us to half time at the the Question of Sport Varsity Championship. Don't go too far because we will be coming up the second half, and also we'll have the presentation of the RAG Varsity Trophy. So thanks very much for watching, and see you in about 15 minutes. Cheers, guys.
We are UPSU TV, the Portsmouth University Student Union television station. We produce, direct, present, film, edit, and create a variety of high-quality content. From music videos,
And I thought about you, baby, and I asked if you're okay.
sports coverage, game shows, documentaries,
It's not the West End prices, but you see West End productions and support your community at the same time. And enjoy, have a great time at the Kings.
university events coverage, promotional content,
Thousands of students are piling in, wanting to take advantage of all the great discounts and offers that are going to be on tonight.
and so much more. So, if you have a huge passion for television or just want to try something new, join today. Be sure to check out our website for all videos and information at www.upsu.tv.
Good evening and welcome back to the question of sport varsity between Portsmouth and Southampton. Before we get back on with the quiz, we do actually have a trophy presentation. If I can get Rich Glover and Evan White to stand up and come here as VPs of sport. Obviously, varsity is primarily an AU-based event, but this year RAG got involved. And we had a varsity RAG competition. And 15 MRF recruits who are this year climbing Kilimanjaro for Portsmouth went along to Southampton and competed against several Southampton Raiders along Southampton High Street. And the competition was who could raise the most money the day before varsity. Southampton managed to raise £328.51, an average of £23.47 per raider. However, in completely non-varsity fashion, Portsmouth raised £1,067.29 for Meningitis Research Foundation at an average of £71.15 per person, meaning that Portsmouth RAG win the inaugural RAG varsity competition. So I have a trophy to present to Rich Glover as VP of Sport, who looks really happy. A massive thank you to every single recruit who came. Nice and sporting there. Massive thank you to every single recruit who came along and took part in the raid. After that, we'll be getting back on now with the question of sport. Thank you very much. As I said, we're going to get back on now with the question of sport. The first round back after the intermission is the Captain's Challenge. At this moment in time, Southampton are currently leading 29 points to 10. However, there are a massive 10 points at stake here, which would take Portsmouth right back into contention or push Southampton way out of sight. As this is the Captain's Challenge, the onus is, of course, now on Rich Glover and Evan White. So their challenge at the moment is a basketball shootout with paper into a ice tray, which is as epic as it sounds. It's Olympic standard. It's the last minute of varsity all over again. So then, each contestant gets 5 throws, and it is the person who gets the most in. If it is a draw at the end, we will go to sudden death to decide who wins the round. Everyone okay with that?
Yep.
Okay then, so we will go with Southampton first. So if you could please stand on the incredibly professional piece of paper on the floor, which is now being captured on film. Okay, so your first throw, Evan. And it's a miss. and a miss. Lucy's face right now is just one of sheer disappointment, and he's hit the rim. He's missed 3 out of 3. He's missed 4 out of 4. The last throw, and he sinks none of the 5. The varsity tables have turned.
And he's walking home.
And now it is Rich Glover, a man who looked so disappointed with the idea of basketball, sitting at the table. You looked so upset. And he wins with his first throw! Have all 5, go on. And he misses. This is going to get disappointing. And a second. That's 2. And he sinks 2 of the 5, beating Southampton 2-0 in the inaugural paper basketball challenge, meaning that Portsmouth take the captain's challenge 10 points to 0 there. Meaning, what that does to the score now, it puts Portsmouth back into contention. They still trail 29 points to 20, but with round 5 and 6 coming up, they're back in contention. So then, the 5th round is the soundboard. Charlie Price, who was meant to be co-presenting this, but he didn't expect to get through to the finals in his 5-a-side, so he's disappeared now. He has recorded himself doing several famous quotes. It is your challenge to guess who has made the quotes. Because they're somewhat difficult, it will be a multiple choice thing, but you cannot steal. You can confer. Okay? And each correct answer is worth 3 points. Okay? So, Portsmouth, you can go first. Pick a number, please, between 1 and 10.
8.
We're going to go for 8.
If you can keep playing tennis while someone is shooting a gun down the street, that's concentration.
Hang a sec. Right. So, the quote was, if you can keep playing tennis while someone is shooting a gun down the street, that's concentration. So you have 3 possible answers for that. Maria Sharapova, Venus Williams, or Serena Williams. Gonna have to push you for an answer, guys.
Okay, what? Yeah, American? What's I want? Venus Williams?
You said Venus Williams. The correct answer is Serena Williams. They're not the same person. It's a minor technicality. Okay then, Southampton, it's your go. Number 8 has been chosen. So, what number will you be going for? We'll go Lucy first.
2, please.
2.
I would love it if we beat them. Love it.
I would love it if we beat them. I would love it. And the possible answers are Sir Alex Ferguson, Kevin Keegan, or Frank Lampard.
Kevin Keegan.
That is correct. So Southampton take 3 points from that. Okay then, Portsmouth.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Please.
Well, wouldn't say I'm the best manager in the business, but I was in the top 1.
Let's play that one there.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm the best manager in the business, but I was in the top 1.
So the quote there was, I would not say I was the best manager in the business, but I was in the top 1. And your options there are Sir Alex Ferguson, Sir Alf Ramsey, and Brian Clough. Again, going to have to push you guys for an answer.
Brian Clough?
Brian Clough, you are correct. So that is 3 points to Portsmouth. Southampton, it is your go.
You go again.
5.
Number 5.
Yeah, the celebration's gone for days. I just want to go to Nando's, really.
So then, the quote was, yeah, the celebrations will go on for days. I just want to go to Nando's, really. And your options are Mario Balotelli, Nicola Adams, or Daniel Sturridge.
Nicola Adams.
That is correct. So, Portsmouth.
Number 9, please.
Number 9.
It's just a job. Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand. It's just a job. Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand. I beat people up.
So then, the quote there was, it's just a job, grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand, I beat people up. And the options there are George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Muhammad Ali.
That is correct. Right then, so, Southampton, your go.
Can we have number 10, please?
Number 10, of course.
Stay in school, kids, or you'll end up being an umpire.
Do you want that one again?
Stay in school, kids, or you'll end up being an umpire.
So the quote there was, stay in school, kids, or you'll end up being an umpire. And your three options there are Andre Agassi, John McEnroe, or Andy Roddick.
John McEnroe?
The answer is Andy Roddick. So no points for Southampton there. Okay then, Portsmouth.
Number 1, please.
Number 1.
The more I practice, the luckier I get.
The more I practice, the luckier I get. And your options there are Gary Player, Nick Faldo, or Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
That's incorrect. It was Gary Player. Southampton, your go.
What numbers are left?
3, 6, 7, and 9 then, apparently. It's a very difficult role, this.
We'll take 3.
We'll take 3. If it's been done already, then...
Love is playing every game as if it's your last.
That was a West Country accent.
Love is playing every game as if it's your last.
Play every game if it's your last.
Love is playing every game as if it's your last. And the options there are Michael Jordan, LeBron James, or Kobe Bryant. So the quote is, love is every game, playing every game as if it's your last. And the options there are Michael Jordan, LeBron James, or Kobe Bryant.
Michael Jordan.
That is correct. Okay then, Portsmouth. Whatever ones are available, it's up to you really, I'm not sure.
Number 7, please.
Number 7.
If this bloke's a test match bowler, then my backside's a fire engine. If this bloke's a test match bowler, then my backside's a fire engine.
Okay, so the quote there is, if this bloke's a test match bowler, my backside's a fire engine. And the options there are David Lloyd, Richie Benaud, or Nasser Hussain. So again, the quote is, if this bloke's a test match bowler, my backside is a fire engine. And the options are David Lloyd, Richie Benaud, and Nasser Hussain.
Richie Benaud.
It's David Lloyd. So in Southampton, what I imagine will probably be your last one. What's left? You reckon number 7?
7.
We'll go with 7.
If this bloke's a test match bowler, then my backside's a fire engine.
David Lloyd.
Is it number 3 left then, do you reckon?
I think 6.
6.
The best 2 teams in Liverpool are Liverpool and Liverpool reserves.
Do you want that one again, just for the amazing accent?
The best 2 teams in Liverpool are Liverpool and Liverpool reserves.
Okay then, so the quote was, the best 2 teams in Liverpool are Liverpool and Liverpool reserves, and your options are Bill Shankly, Kenny Dalglish, and Rafa Benitez. So again, the quote is, the best 2 teams in Liverpool are Liverpool and Liverpool reserves, and the options are Bill Shankly, Kenny Dalglish, and Rafa Benitez.
Can we go Shankly, please, for Bill Shankly?
You've gone Bill Shankly?
Yeah.
That is correct. Portsmouth, do you reckon we've got any left? You reckon you've gone through all of them? Okay, that's all of them then. I've lost count.
Is that number 6? Yeah, that's 6.
Yeah, that's all of them.
That's all of them?
Yeah.
We've got... Okay, awesome. There's a lot to write down here, I'm going to be honest. I mean, so much so the bloke in the kitchen's dropping stuff. But, yeah, at least I can throw a piece of paper into a box, so... Okay then, so at the end of that round, Southampton have taken 12 points whilst Portsmouth have taken 6. What that has done to the scores, Portsmouth have moved on to 26 points while Southampton have moved on to 41. Again, it's looking like Portsmouth are leaving it to the last minute again, which it is now because we are moving on to the final round, which is on the buzzer.
Scoops.
Each team will have 20 questions assigned to them, and you can steal questions.
Sorry. Just checking it works.
Yeah, so you guys, in case you hadn't noticed, you have buzzers in front of you, so we know that a fire alarm works. Perfect. Okay then. I will be reading out questions then for the next 3 minutes. It's on the buzzer. It's 2 points for a correct answer. It's minus 2 points for an incorrect answer.
Negative marking.
Okay? So negative marking if you get an incorrect answer. Are we ready, Southampton?
Yeah.
Are we ready, Portsmouth?
Yep.
Buzzers at the ready. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Who won last year's Super Bowl? Correct. Who are the only team England have beaten in a penalty shootout in football? Correct. Which football team does journalist Piers Morgan support?
Arsenal.
Southampton, correct. James Corden hosts which sports game show?
League of Their Own.
That was Southampton, League of Their Own. Lasith Malinga plays for which cricketing nation?
Sri Lanka.
Correct, Southampton. Who has scored the most international points in rugby for Wales?
James Hook.
Incorrect. Who sponsors the English Premier League? Southampton.
Barclays.
Correct. The Rose Bowl is the home ground of...
Southampton.
Hampshire.
Southampton, correct. Which sport, not so controversially, handed Portsmouth Varsity last year? Which sport, not so controversially, handed Portsmouth Varsity last year?
Downhill cycling.
Correct. What links Adams Park, Cardiff City Stadium and the Majeski Stadium?
Football.
And...
Rugby.
Correct. Where is the next British and Irish Lions tour taking place?
South Africa.
Incorrect.
I didn't know it.
Which country is the top-ranked squash player in the world from?
Is that male or female?
That was male. It was Portsmouth first.
Egypt.
Incorrect. How many points how many points is potting the brown worth in snooker?
4.
Correct. British boxer Lennox Lewis was born in London, but who did he win Olympic gold for in 1988?
Canada.
Correct. Dwayne Chambers has had trials in 2 other sports outside athletics. Name one of the 2 sports.
NFL. American
Correct. What is the name of the sport where ping pong balls are thrown into alcoholic beverages from across the table?
Beer
That
pong.
was Portsmouth.
Beer pong.
Beer pong. Correct. What sport is Kathy Freeman known for?
400 metre running.
Correct. Name the 3 positions in netball which can't enter the goal circle.
Wing attack, wing defence and centre.
Correct. In which sport can you win the Stanley Cup?
Ice hockey.
Correct. Who currently holds the most PGA Tour titles?
Gary Player.
Incorrect.
Oh, that was close.
What is the... That is time. So, at the end of that, Southampton... I'm going to say Southampton. I'm going to say Ollie. who, despite saying was not confident, seems to know most of the sporting knowledge available in the south of England. Southampton managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 correct answers and 3 incorrect answers. Portsmouth managed to get 5 correct answers and 1 incorrect answer.
So we did a better percentage win.
So, yeah, So whilst apparently that's wrong. Okay, so Portsmouth, you've got 4 correct there overall. Southampton, you managed to get 8. So you got 16 points from that round. Portsmouth, you got 8 points, which to the end scores, that has made it 57 points to Southampton and 34 points to Portsmouth, meaning that at the end of the Varsity question of sports, Southampton have triumphed 57 points to 34. I think it's a round of applause there.
I think Ollie triumphed.
Sorry?
Ollie triumphed.
So yeah, Ollie has triumphed 57 points to 30. Ollie probably did get more points than the entirety of Portsmouth there combined. Southampton, how are you feeling after that? Ollie, how are you feeling after that?
It makes my degree feel more worthwhile now.
What is your degree other than pub quizzes?
Sport.
That's reassuring. Portsmouth, how are you? Are you reeling a little bit from another humbling, narrow defeat?
Yeah, we won this cup.
We did win. I mean, whilst that you guys may have answered more questions right about football, we did make a big difference to charity. So really, we take the moral victory. And Glover's delighted he can do maths again. So at the end of that, guys, as I said, Southampton have triumphed there, 57 points to 34. Just another reminder, this event was all for charity. It was for Sports Relief and Dementia UK. So if you can get your mobiles out, if you can text to PQOS, so text to 770, the code PQOS to 999 to that number. Enter the amount which you want to donate. All proceeds are going to Sports Relief and Dementia UK. A massive thank you to our panels for Portsmouth, Richard Glover, Lee Watson and Connor Wilford. From Southampton, Lucy Dowdall, Evan White and Ollie Coles. I've been William Hampshire presenting a Varsity question of sport. Thank you very much for watching.